Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It's Van Basten! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Hullet. He could be in here. And the shot! Tele finds himself offside. And it's Messi. Leicester cuts out the pass. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Messi. Luis. Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Jamaica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Davids. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Van Basten. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Lovely, now then. Could be danger here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Roberto Carlos, and he's worked it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Pele climbs up big! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's made its way to him. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. Hullet! Jamaica with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for a shot! And now they can spring out of it. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A nice sequence of passes, this. Pele. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired.
Van Basten! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira. And this is Pele. Takes a shot! It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That has been cut short. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. And Hullet! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has changed the... Real chance! It's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
No, that was never going to make it. Could move up a gear here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance here to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And it's come back to the keeper. Otto wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Almost an hour gone. Messi. Now Otto. And this is Messi. And this is Hullet. And he's straight offside.
Jamaica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Always onto this. Vitinha. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 92, Suarez. Coming on to replace
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 10, Mbappe. Substitution.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos gets into some... He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nesta. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's not got that quite right. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Cruyff at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He can get that clear. Pullet. That's a lovely, neat pass. He won't be happy with that one. It's played through for him. He is through here. That'll be a throw.
Jamaica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's found a way through. That's a corner kick.
Substitution in progress.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Roberto Carlos. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he decides to cross it.
There will be
Bless
3
you.
minutes added time.
And it's Hullet. A probing pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Barcelona. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Hello, attendees.
So what do you
This
take away
is
from
a
it all,
Lost
Jim?
Children's
Well, it's a win
announcement.
that came as a
Would the
result of
father
an
a
ideal
boy
start,
in a
Peter.
blue
A high
hat
octane
kindly
start
make
at
his
that.
way to the
And they set the
information
tone
center?
and never really let go. As good as it can get.
it.